Welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling, and today we're going to review John Cena, My Life. I think that's what it's called. Yes, My Life, John Cena. Well, you get to see a lot of John Cena on here, let me tell you. Maybe a little too much John Cena, because I'm referring to these bodybuilding shots. They established that early on John Cena was a bodybuilder. And they could have shown, 2 or 3 photos. 2 would have been good, here he is in his posing gear, posing. We get that, but no, they had to do these like camera pans of like his ass in this fucking thong thing, posing. Ridiculous, holding the shot for like 3-4, seconds, just panning, going here, and then they do it again, and they keep bringing it up and keep showing it. Drove me nuts. But when you get past that, you know what you have? You have a really fantastic WWE DVD. Now, I know John Cena is the most controversial guy probably in wrestling right now, for the sole fact that people are so divided. There's people who loathe him and think he's horrible. There's people who love him and think he's great. I think it has kind of been proven that most of his fans are women and boys under the age of, say, 16. I think it's been proven. Me, I've never really been a big fan of John Cena. What happened was that my buddy's a big fan of John Cena, and I found this DVD for $9.99, and I just said, well, the hell with it, I'm going to buy it. I like the documentaries. I knew it had a good documentary on here because I had read reviews. So I really like the documentaries on these, so I decided to buy it. When Cena came back at the Royal Rumble 08, and he made his return, since then, he's grown on me a little bit. I'll never be a Cena fan and wear armbands and frickin' be Cena Man from Cena Mark from hell. But he's worn on me a little bit. I hated him. When he came back for the Royal Rumble, I didn't like him for a while. But John Cena's done a good job lately. His matches have been pretty entertaining. The Orton-Cena feud really redeemed itself, I'll say. There were some really good matches in that feud. 1 or 2 kind of weren't so great, and it started to get stale, but I think at bragging rights, we can all agree that they really made an outstanding match. Anyways, on to this DVD, on to this documentary. Really fabulously shot and done. I mean, well, shot like most of them are, but really well put together. Okay, this was a very well put together piece. Had a lot of different personalities from the WWE, from different eras, talking about John Cena. You got to see some really cool footage. I really knew nothing about the guy, and it was really cool to see him making the cardboard belts. I actually did that with my friends. I was really laughing about that. So it was, very charming, I would say. Very well put together. And it's very detailed and goes along through his OVW years, into his early WWE years, talks about the rap gimmick and kind of the thought behind it and how it came about. And you really do get to learn a lot in depth about John Cena. And so I'm kind of glad that my friend inspired me to pick this DVD up. What you also get in here are some really good matches. And I'll show you the inside. I haven't really shown a lot of inside of these things, but I'm sure you've all seen it. This is an old DVD. I'm acting like this is some like revelation here. But anyways, the Edge John Cena match is insane. Great match. TLC match. You get the awesome ECW John Cena versus RVD match where there was tons of heat on Cena. They talk about that in the documentary also. And that's those ECW events, 2005 and 2006, the One Night Stands. Both of those are just great cards and really good events. Guilty pleasure of mine is ECW One Night Stand 2007, which some people say isn't very good, but I seem to quite enjoy it. Not as much as '05 and '06. All right, so you do get a lot of really cool matches. You get a nice match, Prototype versus Randy Orton, and you learn that his name was Prototype in OVW. And that's a great match, old school stuff. And then one really cool thing, he has a huge muscle car collection. Every car in his collection is American, and from all the major guys, Dodge, Chevy, and Ford, and Pontiac probably, and a few others. But he's got a muscle car collection. This is no joke, this car. And I'm sure a lot of you guys already know this shit. You're probably laughing at me right now. Anyways, he goes through every car in detail and shows you under the hood. And I spent another hour watching that. I couldn't believe it. But that's it. You know, love him or hate him, he's John Cena. He's important for wrestling. You know, we all know that deep down, as much as you either love or hate the guy. In this video, if you like wrestling documentaries and you want to see a really good one, a really quality one, John Cena, my life. All right, guys, peace out. Hot Water Wrestling. See you later.